Many people have experienced the pain of losing someone. Well, our next guest claims he can connect with those who've passed on. And you can watch him in action on the E-hit show, Meet The Frasers. Check it out.
Before we begin, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself, because the gift of psychic ability has run in my family from generation to generation. It started with my grandmother, who had this gift, who passed it on to my mom, and then in turn passed it on to me. My mother's words to me was, never be afraid of the dead. Did you lose your husband as well?
My second husband, yes.
How many husbands did you have?
My third.
God bless. I actually had to leave my full-time job as an EMT because I realized I could use this ability to help people just in a different way.
Please welcome psychic medium Matt Fraser to the show. Hey, Matt, thanks for joining me.
Thank you. It's great to be here with you.
Hello, Matt. So since COVID, you're doing virtual readings, right? How are you able to read people without actually seeing them in person?
Well, it's so crazy because I realized that the moment that everyone started to appear on screen, not only did I see them, but I also could see their departed loved ones standing behind them. And what's so cool is that when I'm doing an online group reading, literally the voices are on this side of the screen, but your loved ones are on that side of the screen. So as I'm going about and seeing everybody pop up, so do the loved ones in spirit.
So I guess spirits like to Zoom too, I guess.
Yeah. So Matt, you actually did a virtual reading with Dr. Orton. Let's check it out.
In this meeting today with Matt, when I think about who in my life I would most like to reconnect with, it would be my parents. Both of them have been deceased for some time now. Obviously, I miss them, and obviously they were a huge part of my life and supported me 100%. They never saw my kids grown up. I just would like to know that they're sharing that from up above. I wouldn't be shocked if Lulu came through in the reading. We lost Lulu, I think 3 seasons ago now. She was a part of us, part of the family, part of the show, a huge part of our life.
Dr. Orton, I gotta tell you, I was so excited to hear that I was doing this reading with you today.
Likewise, you know I love you, Matt. I'm a big fan, and I'll be honest with you that I have the little butterflies going on, knowing that I'm going to a different place, a different space with you. So, Matt, I am ready to roll.
You actually have a lot of people in spirit that are with you right now. And right away, right off the bat, I have your father here. And your father's stepping forward right behind you because he was literally your best friend here in this world. And your father is saying to me that he is so proud of you. And he tells me that on the other side, he is your biggest fan that's there. And your mom also passed?
Yes, she did. She passed around 10 years ago.
Because your mom is also stepping forward and she's saying to me, well, I'm the mother. Don't I get to speak? You know, I'm here. And your mother is so happy to step forward and to speak to you today. And it's amazing because she's actually telling me that she's already come to reach you in dreams. So have you gotten dreams of your mother?
Definitely, yes.
Your dad is thanking you for the care that you gave to your mom here in this world. Because when your dad passed away, he says, I was so nervous about what was going to happen to my wife. He says, and my son was the one who stepped forward and took care of everything. And your mother's stepping forward. And first of all, she wants to apologize for everything that you had to see. She tells me that before she left this world that there were cognitive issues. At the end that she couldn't speak and she couldn't communicate. And your mom shows me that you would go up and you would hold her hand and you would let her know that you were there. And your mom says that that meant everything to her.
I mean, Matt, you're hitting some points that are really hitting close to home.
And also what's crazy is there's also a dog that's coming through. Did you just lose the dog?
Yes, we lost sweet Lulu. It's been a couple of years now. She was a big part of the Doctor. She was a regular for many seasons.
Really? She's here. Because your mother and father are saying, look who's here, and they get the dog with them, acknowledging that that dog is on the other side with them. It's just their way of acknowledging that they are all together. And more importantly, they are watching over you.
So, Matt, that was interesting. Drew, I've never had a reading before.
Okay.
You know, I have to be.
I can hook you up, buddy.
No. I have to be honest. I'm not. It's not my style, actually. I mean, I'm open-minded, but I'm a doubter. What do you say when people are doubtful?
I absolutely love people who are doubtful. I love the skeptics. I love the people who don't believe, to be honest with you, because 9 times out of the 10, it's the people who are doubting, the people who don't want to believe in what I do, that walk away with a message that forever changes their life. And to me, that's the reason why I love to do what I do. What I do, it's all about showing people that your loved ones are always with you. They're with you every single day. And what's so amazing is that even when you don't feel them, even when you think that they're not there, they are there and by your side. And I got to tell you, I couldn't do the work that I do without knowing that our loved ones are there.
I think that there is energy, psychic energy out there, the spirits of everyone who has passed away. So that being said, I bought into it. I wanted to believe it. And so that feedback, positive feedback that I got from Matt about reconnecting with my parents, I left the session feeling better.
Feeling
good.
Well, Matt, I got to tell you, it's you call it a gift, and I'm going to go with you, because to be able to connect with those who have left us, honestly, it really, you know, you always say to yourself, if I could just have one more minute, one more hour with a loved one that's gone away, and if you're able to connect people in some way, then that's powerful stuff.
Well, that's what it all is. My job is all about connection. It's all about putting people back in touch with their loved ones on the other side, because when someone passes away, we miss them, whether it be our mom, whether it be our dad, whether it be our sister, our brother, our close friend, or even our pets. And what's so amazing is that when I do my readings through Zoom, or when I do my readings online, you know, your loved ones come through, but they don't stay with me. I don't have a conga line full of dead people walking behind me every day. They're there with you. I'm simply the translator. I just tell you what it is that your loved ones want you to know. They're there and they're coming through because they want you to know that they're with you, they're supporting you, and that they have never changed. They're still your mom. They're still your dad. They're still the person that you love and that you miss every single day. They're just with you in a different way.
Matt, thank you so much. Drew, it was good having you in studio.
A pleasure being here with you, Dr. Ian.
Thanks for undergoing the reading for us.
All right. You're next.
All right, I'll have more after the break.